This is the PoE test. The first test we'll show is the load test. Take the PoE line, plug it into the left side, and press Detect. In this case, we see the link speed, negotiation, and PoE shows 50 volts at this IP address. To do the load test, go into the test screen. Select PoE. Using Setup, you can select PoE or PoE Plus and the minimum power required to pass a test. Press Run to start the test. The test shows on which pairs the PoE is present, what the voltage, milliamps, and power available are. You can save this test. To perform a PoE inline test to measure how much power a device is drawing, the network side is plugged into the left port, and the device using the PoE power is plugged into the right port. Press Detect. The LanXPLORER will tell us it's matching the port speeds, indicate that it's in the inline mode, show the link speeds, the PoE voltage, as well as the current, or how much power is being drawn in real time. You can see more detail by going to Stats, then to Link, in which case we can watch power being drawn by this PoE device. On to NetMap. In this case, we'll run NetMap through the wireless connection. We are connected to Ideal Wireless. We go to Test, then select NetMap under the Setup option. You can choose Normal or Wide Scan. Normal will be faster and includes your local networks. Then press Run. You can select all hosts to see everything in the network. By default, it will sort it by IP address, or you can push F2 to change to sort by host name. Selecting a device and pressing Enter or touching on the screen will give you the details of that device and the services it is advertising. It will also categorize any IP devices as servers or printers if they are running those services. You can save this map for later comparison. Okay, Net Verify. We're connected to the network via wireless. Go into Test, select Verify. Select Setup and choose a previously saved netmap as the baseline for the Net Verify test. Press F3 to apply, then press F1. After you press F1, you'll notice that the netmap selected will appear at the top of the screen in the Compare With window. Depending on the size of the network, NetMap and Net Verify can take several minutes. Following the Net Verify test, you'll see the number of devices that are the same and those that are different in each category. When you select Enter, it defaults to showing you all devices. Pushing F4 will cycle between showing new devices or devices that are no longer connected to the network. Scrolling down the list, if you see a device with a plus or minus, that indicates that it was added to the network, if it's a plus. A device with a minus indicates it is no longer on the network. And devices with an exclamation point next to them would indicate that the device is still on the network, but its configuration has changed from the original netmap. You can save this net verify for viewing or printing at a later time. Joining a wireless network. Select Wi-Fi from the port screen. The Wi-Fi process will start. If you're currently connected to a wireless network, the configuration will be shown on the status screen. Press F1 to reveal which networks are within range. If you're currently connected to a network, you can press F4 to leave that network. You can join a network by selecting it from the list, then pressing Join. You'll be prompted to enter the network credentials. Enter the network passphrase, then press Apply followed by Join to join the network. You will now see that you are connected to the network at 48 megabits per second. To see which networks you're associated with, press Setup and press Wi-Fi. The LanXPLORER can be associated with up to 5 networks at a time. To delete a network, select it, press Options, then Delete. For more information, contact our technical support services.